Good evening. It's a little bit warm. Have you noticed that? We greet you this evening then in the name of all that is good, all that is holy, and all that is sacred, and in the warm and loving energy of this ministry, Spiritual Life Center. Spiritual Life Center honors all religions and all those worshiping in temples and stone circles and mosques and churches and nature, any place that we may go, because there is no space that God does not grace. And we especially want to welcome anyone who is new tonight, online or here on site, because we know that you are not here by accident. Every single one of us is here by divine appointment. And we're really excited about our program tonight. And of course, the most exciting part is when you silence your cell phones and other electronic devices. And we also ask that you refrain from flash photography during the program. So let's take a moment to center ourselves in prayer as we move into this beautiful evening. Take a really deep breath and just let it go. Knowing that we come here tonight to be together, to be part of an experience that will unfold exactly as it is supposed to, in the way it's supposed to, because we are called to come together to increase our consciousness, to expand our consciousness, so that as we expand, our light expands, and it goes out not only into this community, this town, this state, but to the entire world. Because we may not be able to change everything, but our consciousness adds to the higher consciousness of the entire planet. And we are so very grateful to be together today to learn more about meditation, to learn another way of being able to go within, connect with our inner self, and learn another step in living from the inside out. Thank you, God. Amen. And I'm going to be merciful, and we're not going to have announcements tonight. So our guest tonight brings us the gift of meditation. Her simple, natural, and powerful technique is called Ishayas Ascension. Ishaya means for higher consciousness, while ascension means to rise beyond the defeating beliefs and judgments which keep the mind in conflict and the heart in pain. Supriya took eternal vows as an Ishaya monk in January of 2005, and she is here tonight to share with us. We're not quite sure what it's going to turn into yet, and so we're really excited to see what Spirit is going to bring. So thank you very much, Supriya.
Oh. Thank you, Reverend Deborah, and thank you for having me here. It's such a privilege and pleasure to be here with you. And my spiritual name is Supriya Ishaya. And my birth name, I'm going to give you that, is Nika Embry. And then I'm married now, so I added Whittemore to that. So you'll see that on the bottom of the paper with Supriya Ishaya. It's one and the same. Okay, so I just welcome you to tonight. We're going to spend an hour together. And I welcome everybody listening from home, where you're with us right here also. So I'm very aware that you're a part of this group and what's going to happen for this hour. Okay, so I just want to I call it taking a pulse of the group. And it would help me tremendously to be with who you are if I hear your voice. So if you would just, I want you to say your first name. I'm listening to the tone of your voice, and where you're speaking from, yeah? And whatever you do is perfect, right? There's no judgment here. I'm just listening deeply. And I'd also like you to say what you're committed to bringing to this world in one word. It could be two. We're simple as Ishayas. You know, like what you're here to bring to the planet, to humanity, for yourself, what you're committed to, whether it looks that way or not sometimes, you know, you recommit to that. You know, you return to that again and again and again. You know, does everybody understand my question? Okay, good.
My name is Meg.
Meg.
And peace.
Peace. Thank you.
Can you hear? It's on now. So I'm Peggy. It's nice to meet you. And freedom.
What is it?
Freedom.
Freedom. Yeah, thank you.
David, enthusiasm.
Thank you.
Paul, love.
Thank you, Paul.
Hi, my name is Margaret. Love.
My name is Sandra, and freedom. Just kidding.
And the people at home, do that yourself also. You know, distinguish that for yourself.
My name is Carol and Love.
Thank you.
Rick, kindness.
Thank you.
Elaine, compassion.
TJ, goodness.
TJ, goodness.
My name is Bill. I like to think I bring compassion to the world.
Thank you, Bill.
Diane, compassion.
Thank you.
I'm Tom, understanding.
Thank you.
Judy, peace.
Thank you.
Mary, curiosity.
Thank you.
Vicky, freedom and love.
Thank you.
Arndis, peace and listening.
Thank you.
Who are you and what do you bring to this world?
What am I, what?
Who are you and what do you bring to the world?
I don't know.
Your name.
Well, my name is Vincent
Thank you.
Hernandez,
Yes.
and I'm here to be with you guys.
To be. Thank you, Vincent.
Penny, beauty.
Thank you.
Deborah, insight.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, so, and Cameron. That's okay. Yeah, let's bring Cameron in. So,
I'm Cameron, and I am here to bring compassion.
thank you. So you see, my name is Supriya, and I'm here to bring love. Yeah, okay. So you can see what showed up tonight, right? That's who we are as a commitment. And of course, those are little doubt thoughts, because we remember those times when we're not that. You know, I call that a reaction. We have reactions, right? And when we have the response that we're committed to, we are love. We are compassion. You know, and sometimes we miss the mark, but we recommit. We keep returning to that love, that freedom, that peace, right? Because we're committed to that, you know, and that's our spiritual path. So I want you to remember that that word that you just shared, because we're going to go back to that later. And another question I want to ask you is, you know, very briefly, because you're guiding me. You're guiding me to provide something useful and valuable for your time, for the time we spent together. So that's why I'm checking in with you. So just, what had you be here tonight? What had, besides it's a, you know, a beautiful place to be in, a wonderful energy and great people, and what had you be here in particular tonight at Spiritual Life Center? Thank you.
down the street.
Really? Okay, very good. He said he lives down the street.
I am trying to get back on a more spiritual path, particularly after this 2.5 years of COVID, where we've been kind of isolated, so I need to get back on track.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
I'm having a little bit of a health challenge, and I'm trying to get back on track also.
Judy and I had to bring dinner.
And a good dinner was, thank you. Yeah, nice fresh salad.
I'm just trying to get back on track, like Bill said, because I like the energy and the peace.
Yes.
I need more.
Yeah, thank you. We could always use more of that, right? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't remember what you said.
I'm asking you, what had you be here tonight?
I come for salad.
Yes, okay, very good.
I'm here to reinforce my meditation program and to learn whatever new things I can and expand it, and just to be with people and to not be so alone, get back into more socializing.
Yeah, thank you. They're working this side of the room first, and we'll go to this mic on this side of the room.
I'm Marcus, and I'm here because I love being at SLC, and also because I love my previous experience with Ishaya meditation. It was the first time I meditated when I didn't feel claustrophobic and in a lot of body pain. So it was first time it was a beautiful experience for me.
Oh, thank you. I remember that.
My name is Vincent Hernandez, and I'm here. I wanted to be here.
Yes, thank you, Vincent.
I'm Penny, and I know Supriya personally, and I suggested she come see us, and I'm just thrilled that we're having this program tonight. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you, Reverend Penny, for inviting me. Yeah, I wouldn't be here without, your invitation, so thank you.
Well, I'm here obviously because I'm working and this is my program. But beyond that, when I called you to talk to you, there was a connection that I have not felt with anybody on a spiritual level in a very long time. It was like, oh, there she is.
Oh.
And it was very much a, And I walked away from that phone call feeling so much better about the world because of that connection I felt.
Oh my goodness. I know. Praise God. I say God. Praise God for that connection. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I'm here for connection and curiosity about the program.
Yeah, thank you. I'm curious too.
I'm curious. Also, I did Ishayas Meditation 5 years ago and have been very devoted to it, and I'm looking for community connection.
Oh, how wonderful. Okay. Have you been practicing the whole 5 years? Beautiful. Okay.
What she said.
Did you learn 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And I was invited to come.
Okay.
I'm going to take this back. I started in 2000, May of 2000.
May of 2000, you took the Ishayas Ascension? Wonderful. Okay, we've got some advanced ascenders here.
My beginner at meditation, and I want to expand my repertoire of different styles. And, I'm curious, and I want to grow spiritually.
Yeah.
I'm seeing connection happening right now. Really beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you can feel it, right, as we share.
I'm here because my friend Sandra invited me tonight, but I'm also here to help process my healing and work on myself and self-love. So.
Sure, thank you.
I was guided by Spirit, and so I listened to Spirit. And in meeting myself at a deeper level is what I'm here to do, so I can meet others at a deeper level and expand my consciousness to be able to expand the people I love and this earth in general, to be able to give back at a higher frequency. So I guess that's what I would say.
Thank you.
I'm here because I consider Penny Clement a spiritual mentor of mine, and when Penny suggests something and that someone I should hear, I listen. So I'm very excited for tonight.
I am here because I was invited by my life partner, Carol, and I'm her Uber driver tonight. And I felt that it was best to listen to her and to be here.
Good man.
I'm here because I just really enjoy the community. That makes me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, are we going to ask Cameron?
Can I ask to be here to be the sound man?
There he is. He's our sound man.
I'm here to make the microphones make sound and make the people on the internet able to join us as well. But I am also pleasantly happy to be here to take this in and really be a part of it.
Thank you. So you can really feel and experience this connection growing. And I'll answer any question you have for me. Right now, I just feel like we could close our eyes and whatever kind of meditation you do. I mean, this is a sweet energy right here we've all created together. It doesn't matter what kind of meditation you do. You can meditate with your eyes open or closed. You can lay on the floor if you want, however you're comfortable. And we'll just, I know the people at home join us too. There's just like this really sweet thing happening right now with us. So I just wanted to honor that life. And this isn't a guided meditation. I'll instruct you later. But let's just close our eyes and enjoy this sweet spirit energy that we have all cultivated together for like 5 minutes. Yeah. Close your eyes, relax, just drop in. And slowly open your eyes. Now, I know that wasn't 5 minutes, but, so it's like this still, silent space is who we naturally are. That's who we naturally are when our central nervous systems are cared for and clear. And there's a way to maintain our central nervous system, and that's through meditation. And by meditation, I mean sitting still and closing your eyes and just being. There's all different kinds of meditation. I really want to share with you that it's important, especially these changing times and what we're going through as a human race. It's really important to have a sit-down, closed-eyed meditation practice daily as best you can. 20 minutes twice a day with your eyes closed minimum. You cannot overdo this. And then when our central nervous systems are taken care of, then we get to live from here, from this deep peace and this love that we naturally are. Enlightenment is not a goal. It's our true nature. Really. Yeah. Okay, so how was that? It's all right? It's all right? Okay. How are you guys doing at home? Very good. So, we have a wide range of people here, all committed to the same thing, the transformation of humanity. And I know, just from being with you a little while, that you guys walk through Walmart and the lights glow. I mean, you're a glowing, bright light, each one of you. No matter where you go, no matter what you feel, no matter how it's occurring to you, you are a bright light. Sometimes it feels like that, sometimes it doesn't matter. This grace happens. This great grace happens in spite of ourselves. So just so you know, when you're walking around in your life, you're a bright light. And for everyone that you smile at and everybody's life you touch. So I just really want you to get that. And thanks for being on the planet, because we need you here. That's why you're here. Yeah. And we do our own work, as we all do. I have my own work to do. And then the bonus prize is we get to share that. That's the cream. Right? And we share it in spite of ourselves. It just keeps happening. Okay, so I want to play a game with you, because Ishayas love games, right? The Ishayas just love games. We like it easy peasy. We like it relaxed. If anybody needs to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. If anybody needs to fall asleep during meditation, please do. There is no Ishaya police that's going to come along and wake you up. Because if your body needs to sleep, if that's what you need during meditation, well, then you just fall asleep and then you wake up eventually. It's all right. And what will naturally come in, the focus as you practice daily, will naturally come in. You don't have to force it to focus. The hard work is over. It's done. This is not hard work. and your focus will naturally come in as you practice your meditation. Now, I'm not going to teach you Ishayas Ascension tonight because that's a 16-hour course. I would have to come back. But we're going to do this game. It's a little exercise that's, of course, it's fun because Ishayas are always fun. Then after that, I'll let you ask questions or no, we'll see what comes. But I think it's important that you take this game with you. And this game is called Watching the Mind Move. Did you get this when you were talking? Watching your thoughts. Watching your thoughts, watching the mind move, noticing your thoughts, like that. But we call the game Watching the Mind Move. And it's in 3 parts. And the Ishayas, what they mean by thoughts, what we mean by thoughts is, of course, there's the things that go through your mind, the laundry list, what you're thinking about, what you're concerned about, all those things that go through your mind. Those are thoughts. That's obvious. We say that anything that comes to your awareness through any of your senses is also thoughts. We simplify everything. So to be free is a very simple thing. Doesn't mean it's always easy because we have certain habits. But as we all know, we could reprogram this, right? And that's what meditation does, it reprograms this, okay? So, thoughts, awareness of sound, awareness of smell, so we don't resist thoughts. The only time we as human beings resist something is because we can't control it. Well, guess what? We can't control the thoughts. And we don't make them wrong. We don't try to stop them. We just watch it. So awareness of pain in the body. If the pain's too great, then you stop meditating and do this or something. You take care of your body. And so awareness of anything is a thought. Colors, lights, ideas. So you get the definition, right? Okay, we're good. So the first part of this game is, excuse me, I'm enjoying salad, is the first part of this game is we're going to close our eyes for 2 minutes, and I'm not great at time, so it'll be whatever it is. And then you just count your thoughts best you can. Like you might have, there's that one thought, and then your thought might go, is that another thought? Is the same thought? Those are all thoughts. Am I doing this right? That's a thought. So you count all those things as best you can. And then if it's just so many thoughts, you can't count, or it's hard to keep up with, then you just do the number to count times 4 or something, and you come up with a number, right? Right? So we're going to do that for 2. Is everybody good with that? Any questions about that? So we're going to do that. Okay. And I'm going to bring in your word later that you shared at the beginning. That's going to be at the end in the 3rd part. Okay. So we're going to close our eyes and count the thoughts. And slowly open your eyes. And just, can we have the microphone again? Yeah, just very quickly, everybody say the number of thoughts you had. Just the number.
11.
Perfect.
I counted, so it was 172.
Perfect.
65.
Perfect.
33.
Perfect.
15.
Perfect.
66.
Perfect. You see how this is going, right? Perfect.
15.
Perfect. Thank you.
I don't know, 30, and then I sort of went somewhere, I don't know.
Perfect.
Probably 66.
Perfect.
Times 10.
Times what? Times 10? Right? And I know there's all kinds of other ridiculous things going on through our minds, right? And just look at them as very comical, okay? Because they are. That's all it is, right?
A bunch.
How many?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Bunch. I
Perfect.
just play games and follow them and let the mind do whatever it's going to do.
Okay, perfect.
Well, it was like this one big 90-second mega thought. So
Okay,
it's
I
just
got it.
huge. So-
Yeah, perfect. Mega thought.
42.
42, thank you.
19.
19, thank you.
Too many to count.
Too
and
many
then
to
I
count.
just went someplace else.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
I
that's,
wonder if I met you there.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I lost count.
Perfect.
21.
Perfect.
10.
Perfect.
I first started meditating with the Maharishi Yogi, many years
Okay,
ago.
good,
And it was,
thank you.
Somebody invited me to,
Yeah.
attend, and okay.
Yeah. Thank you,
and I used it
Vincent.
when I was running.
Yeah, thank you,
I
Vincent.
chanted my, my mantra.
Mantra, yes.
Yeah, and there was times when I almost fell asleep.
Yes, that's good.
When I was running, "Ooh, hey, you wake up, Hernandez."
Yeah, thank
How
you,
many
Vincent.
thoughts did you have while you're meditating?
I don't count them.
Okay.
Okay, good, good, thank you.
I got 24.
Thank you.
I went completely blank because I couldn't figure out how to count my thoughts. Then I started counting them, and then I got completely lost.
Wonderful. Yeah. So you can see that we have different experiences. It's all perfect. It's all something to watch. It's all something to watch. And you can all count your thoughts, right? Or not. It's okay that you can't. But you can watch them, right? So the purpose of this exercise is so that you can, if you can count your thoughts, then you're not your thoughts. If you can count them, right? You step back and rest back and just watch. So there's something or someone doing the watching, right? And that is truly you doing the watching. Watching all this. Yeah. So there's a whole world to explore waiting for you. Yeah. If you already haven't walked through that door, it's waiting for you. Yeah. A whole world to explore and to live from. And this space gives us, as we practice, this space develops, this develops more, right? And then we have time. There's a pause. When we want to react, there's a pause, and then we can respond. That is freedom. We can choose to respond. That is freedom. I can't tell you how many times I bit holes in my tongue in my 40s. Okay. So the second part of this, and y'all did really great. For you good students out there, you did really great.
Thank you.
Penny and I were talking about that today. We were some version of good girls. So the next part of the game is we're going to do the same thing, watch our thoughts, and that includes everything that comes through the system, right? Everything. But we don't have to count this time. So, it's less effort. So the practice gets simpler and simpler. So we're going to close our eyes for 2 minutes and just watch the thoughts. Watch the thoughts flowing through your mind and rest back and just notice. Okay? All right. And slowly open your eyes. Okay, now pick a partner because I want you to share briefly with each other what that was like for you. And then I'll call on a few people. Okay, pick a partner. Pair up. And then, come on up here. Move around. Yeah, I like to cozy up anyway. Come on up. Okay, thank you. So share what that last part was like for you. And then switch if you haven't switched already. I know this is really brief. Oh, thank you. Okay, now come back to me. I know that wasn't long enough to share, but we can talk about this later. Yeah, thank you. And I need your attention again, please. Now, I just want like 2 people to share briefly with the group what that was like for you, the second part. Raise a hand. There we go, thank you.
Kind of, we both had a similar experience. The second time seemed easier. There's a stress involved in the first time counting, it seemed like.
Yes.
Just watching them go by was easier for me to return to breath in, breath out.
Okay, thank you. Mary.
I don't know how to meditate, so I don't do it very often. But I realized with your definition of what it is, I swim every day, and I swim a mile, and I swim in the full face mask.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's when I meditate.
Cool.
I just
Thank
stay
you.
on through.
Thank you, Mary. Okay, so you can see we have different experiences. What? I think that's why a lot of people swim. Yeah. Yeah, we have things that, outside things, like swimming and painting, that bring us to this super alert, super relaxed state. And this state has no time and no space. And we've all experienced that. That's our natural state. That's when we're at our most effective and our deepest joy. And I call it a soft joy. So we all have access to that through outside things like swimming and painting. This is something, sitting in closed-eye meditation will have you have access to that no matter what you're doing. No matter what your activity is or not. So you can access that without an outside thing. So that's, for me, that's why a practice, a daily practice, was really important. So I could continue to experience deeper and deeper and deeper levels of freedom and peace without doing something. I have a master's in doing, and then I sat down for 6 months, you know what I'm saying? And my teacher would not let me do any seva whatsoever. Everybody can work, but not you, Supriya. So it gives you some idea, right? So the third part, and this will be the last part, we're going to watch the mind move, watch thoughts flowing through the mind. We're going to sit and relax and close our eyes, and let our awareness go wide and watch the mind move. And then take your word, which is love or peace, your one simple, powerful word. Take it into this pristine space that you are. Drop it in. Love. Let it go. Don't hold your word in your mind. This is a very important part of the practice, the letting go. Okay? So we're going to do that. We're just going to repeat that for a few minutes, okay? And then we're all going to share whatever that is. All right? And slowly open your eyes. And I have 5 minutes. Okay, so we'll talk about how that was later. What I have given you tonight is as close to the Ishayas Ascension as I can give you in an hour. And it's a little game, okay? It's not quite, but it's pretty darn close. So it's the sit, be relaxed. Watch the thoughts. You cannot control them. Thoughts are a natural part of meditation. Thoughts are a natural part of life, okay? So you just watch them. And then you take your word and into that relaxed, alert, expanded space that you are infinite consciousness aware. So you drop your word into that space, you think it and you let it go. That's what I mean by dropping it into. You think it, and you let it go. And then you watch. And repeat. I did that 5 minutes a day. That's all I could do. And it changed my life. 20 minutes twice a day with your eyes closed. Tell me what happens, you know. And then practice. And you can restart anytime. You can push the restart button. You know, nothing's wrong here. Nothing at all. Or don't do it. That's okay too. Yeah. So you have your, if the last bit, if there's any, you need to pray us out. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll be around to ask questions.
My suggestion would be that we go ahead and do the offering and our closing, and then those of you who would like to ask a few questions afterwards, we can stay a little bit, but let's go ahead and do. Yeah, so why don't you just go ahead and stay up there, and I'll come up too.
Thank you, Reverend Deborah. Thank you, everybody at home.
I'll just kind of stand behind you here.
Yeah.
Is this okay, Cameron? So thank you so much for coming, and thank you. You know, there are so many meditation programs that are so rigid. You know, you have to meditate this way, and you have to have your fingers this way. And it's really nice to have someone say, whatever.
That's the Ishaya way.
Yeah, I love that. So let us take our offering in hand. First of all, let's slow down, take a breath. So for those of you who would like to support Spiritual Life Center, you can text SLC Love at 44321. You can go to our website, donate that way. Of course, you can always mail us a check. For those of you here with us tonight, let us say our offering blessing together. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. Thank you, God. Let's all stand and hold hands some way or another. Do our prayer for protection. Let's try to get completely connected here. We're all touching somehow. All right, everybody, are we connected all the way? I am. All right, let's do the prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. Wherever the presence of God watches over us, I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, I am, and all is well. And thank you. May the joys of the world go with you. And
so much.